Welcome to week 43 of Reselling Full-Time in Australia. My name is Michaela. Welcome back to the channel where we talk all about saving items from landfill, supporting charities, and also helping Mother Earth while we're at it. So if that sounds good to you, then hit that like button and subscribe to follow for some more. This week we started with a little op shop trip, so let's check that out first. Starting off looking at what we picked up at the op shops yesterday, the first two items were from this really cute little Anglican op shop that's inside a church, and the lady was so lovely. I went to the counter and she gave me this one for $3 and then this one for $6 because she's like, they're priced too high. And I'm like, no worries at all. She was so lovely. So this is just a Mila Perez top. It's nothing amazing, but the brand is fantastic and it's in great condition. This piece, the pattern isn't selling it for me. It is the brand, so it is City Chic, and it's a faux wrap dress, which is a great style. These items are from Vinnie's. It was really hard to find stuff in here because it was priced so incredibly high, but the store was immaculate and they do steam all of the items before putting them out. So, you know, that's just how their business model is. So first up, we've got this brand new with tags witchery dress, which was $12. Next up was this gorgeous boho wrap dress, which I bought for myself. I would never have paid $20 for a taquito dress, but this is a personal pickup. Really cute little floral piece from Faithful, the brand. I paid $12 for that one, which is pretty good. This is a really good boho brand. This is probably the pickup of the day. It is Kavari brand. This brand is a fantastic boho brand. I did pay up for it, but it is brand new with tags, and the original retail price US is $116. Pretty much double that for Australian prices, and I do reckon I can get about $100 for this one. A little faux wrap skirt. I only got it because it is brand new with tags. $7, so pretty good price on that one. This is a micro skirt from Roxy, and I'm sure it's giving you all major flashbacks to early 2000s. These micro skirts do really well for me. I've done really well on Depop and eBay on these. $8, so pretty good return on that. I reckon I'll get about $30. Just a little pair of boot cut jeans from Calvin Klein. So I know that this boot cut is coming back. I don't know why, but it is. And it's a pretty good brand too. Then I picked up these Whitner leather boots. So coming into winter, these will be a really good piece that people are looking for. This was sitting on the shelf, done up like this. Always check inside bags at op shops. So this has a Bunnings little water cooler in it, and Bunnings stuff sells fantastic for me. I don't get it. It does sell really well. Just this weekend I sold 2 Bunnings items, so this will go really quickly. Second last is this really heavy wood shelf. It can be used as just a shelf or as a spice rack. I got this for $5, and I've sold spice racks before and they've done really well on Facebook Marketplace, so I expect to get $20 to $30 for this one. Last up is this Stockman Drover coat, and it's waxed cotton, very similar to a Dryserbone. Now I did pay up for this. I paid $25, and comps are a little bit strange. They are selling for about $35, but they're listed for about $150, and I do believe that those solds are not accurate for the value of this item, but all I'm going to do is give it a go. I'll list it, I'll aim high and see what happens. Starting my Tuesday morning with sorting out this item with Poshmark. So I sold this dress on the 26th of December, and I posted it on the 30th of December, and my funds have still not been released to me, and it's been over a month. And so estimated delivery January 12, and this is really frustrating because my funds are just sitting in Poshmark and I can't do much about it. So I'm contacting them now because my point of view is that I have done everything right by the customer and I've done everything right by Poshmark, and my funds are still on hold. And so the way that shipping is done through Poshmark, I can't chase up that late package. It has to be done by Poshmark support. So I can't do anything further except for contact them and tell them to chase up Sendle or to simply release my funds, because it's been well over a month and the item has either been delivered or it's lost. So either way, I've done everything right. So getting onto them and contacting them today, but it is definitely a major fault with Poshmark that I'm sitting here a month late and still haven't received my funds. So I've jumped down here and gone to contact Poshmark support, and it comes up with sort of just a generic email contact form. And coming down here to my message, above here, I've just said the tracking number and the item number and requesting my funds to be released to me. So tracking has not been updated beyond its pickup. Being over a month since the item has been sent, it has obviously been delivered or lost. Either way, I have done everything right by the customer and by Poshmark. I'm requesting Poshmark release my funds for this sale as it is unreasonable to hold them further. So fingers crossed, I'm going to send this off now, and I really hope they at least get back to me quite quickly. Their customer service isn't amazing. It takes a very long time, and I just want my money. That's all I'm asking for. So fingers crossed they come back to me pretty quickly. So today's to-do list, we've got photograph items, list the items. I've got to film the breakdown for week 36, which by now, if you've been watching my YouTube videos, you would know exactly what that looks like at the end of each video. But I have to do it quite a time after the week because I need to know what items sold, how much I've listed and sent out, and then the breakdown of the amount of resources we've kept out of landfill. And then I have to export the video, which takes about 2 hours for a large video. I have to collate some items to send to my VA to cross-list onto Depop and Poshmark. So I list everything first on eBay, that's my main platform, and then I cross-list over to those platforms. And I try to do it a little bit later, so about 2 weeks to a month after I've done it on eBay, so that it has the chance to sell on eBay first. That's where I prefer to sell it. And then if it doesn't, then I get my VA to cross-list it over here. And then I've got to edit my week 37 video, which takes between 2 to 3 hours. So that is my list for today. Also, I absolutely love this notepad, and this brand is incredible, Earth Greetings. This notepad is carbon neutral using vegetable-based ink, and it's 100% recycled paper. It's also supporting an Indigenous artist with this incredible design. So amazing all around. Go check out this brand for all of their amazing eco business essentials. I do need to freshen up that Stockman's coat, so let's make up some more eco-friendly clothes freshener. So we've got white vinegar and essential oils and some water. So I'm going to fill up the spray bottle with 2/3 vinegar, 1/3 water, and a few drops of my favorite essential oils. It doesn't matter which one you use. Eucalyptus and tea tree are always really good ones to use. But I've got this really cute little sleep mix that I love the smell of, so I'm going to use that today. Great news, within about 15 minutes of me contacting Poshmark support, they have replied and said that they will be releasing my funds and also giving a refund to my customer, as it seems that the parcel has been lost. This is a great outcome for both parties, and it shows that Poshmark really stands by their support for sellers and buyers as well. So the next thing I need to clean are these 3 leather boots. So we've got 2 R.M. Williams boots and the Whitner pair that I picked up yesterday. So I have some R.M. Williams cleaning products that I picked up just online, and they are fantastic. I have used them for any leather pair of boots that I get, and they just come up so good. So firstly, I'll go over them with the brush. This is a horsehair brush on wood, and it just gets any loose dirt off the items, and then I'll go over it with the leather cleaner, and then I'll go over it with the leather conditioner. Both of the products that I use, you only need to use a tiny amount, and it just comes up so well. So this is before. Let's give them a good look. Pretty dusty looking. Alright, these are all done, and what a dramatic difference. They are shiny, they've got colour and life to them. These are the biggest change. They were so dirty and just soaked up that conditioner. They were really dry, and they have turned out, obviously still very well worn, but a lot better. These are fantastic. They've turned out amazing, and I tried them on, but unfortunately they are one size too big. If they were my size, I'd definitely be keeping them. And these didn't need much, but they have come up really good too. So super happy I put in the effort. To finish up, I'll just give them a little spray of vinegar on the inside of each shoe just to neutralize any of those oils. Thursday night now, so let's ship out the last couple of days worth of orders. First up, we have a few sales from Poshmark. So this first one I actually bought for myself online and it didn't fit. It's brand new with tags and it went for $69 plus shipping. These two went together as a bundle lot, and they went for $51 for the both of them. They're both vintage dresses. This is a really nice linen piece with shell buttons, and then this really cool striped piece with the matching belt. This is a pair of black Levi's 505s. They went for $30 plus postage. A cute little boho top, nothing amazing in terms of the brand. That went for $15 plus postage. Got this set of Weight Watchers scales. They are brand new sealed. That went for $39 plus shipping. Just a little rip curl hat. That went for $25 plus shipping. A basic pair of Seed Heritage pants. These went for $22 plus postage. A brand new without tags Bunnings hat for $29.97. This Metallica poster I actually lost money on. I didn't do my research when I picked it up, and I have had this for way too long as well, and I finally listed it. It went for $30 plus postage. Very cute little Snoopy that I picked up at a garage sale a couple of weeks ago, and I've cleaned him up. I washed his clothes and cleaned his face. He went for $30 plus shipping. A Plains Western men's top with the pearl snaps. That went for $17 plus shipping. Pure linen singlet. This went for $20 plus shipping. This We Fit bundle with all of the accessories and the console for $195 plus postage. A pair of distressed Lee men's jeans went for $40 plus postage. Brand new with tags Nike women's singlet. That went for $30 plus postage. This was a really cool bundle. So it's 4 100% merino wool singlets. 3 of them are used and 1 brand new. That went for $55 plus postage. Another pair of Lee jeans. These were women's. They went for $29 plus postage. Very basic pair of Lorna Jane shorts. They went for $10 plus postage. Pair of plain sportscraft pants. These went for $15.05 plus postage. And finally, this amazing vintage Jackie E vest. It's got velvet on the back and it's completely embellished on the front. It's absolutely stunning. So this went for $39 plus postage.
It's Friday and we are winding down the week now. I have sent my send-all parcels off with my husband so the courier can pick them up. Now I'm packaging up some Australia Post parcels so that I can drop them off myself. And I just wanted to take you through, I sold the Nintendo 64 console that I picked up off Facebook Marketplace a couple of weeks ago now. We've had a lot of fun with playing it, so it took me a little while to get around to cleaning it and getting it listed. But somebody actually contacted me on Instagram, and so this is a private sale, which is wonderful. If you guys ever see something on my videos on my Instagram that you're interested in, let me know, because I can always do a better deal straight through PayPal. So that's what I've done with this lady, and I'm packaging it up now. I've cleaned it. So I wanted to take you through how I am going to send this 100% plastic free.
All right, let's break down everything. So I've got the console here. I've just cleaned it with a cloth and some Aqueum, which is hand sanitizer. I've gone over everything with that. And then I'm going to package up cords and controllers and the games in newspaper, pack them up well. I'll add in a little plastic-free thank you note, and then what I'll do is I'll wrap the N64 console in this corrugated cardboard that I've got. Now, I picked this up free. Somebody was getting rid of it after having furniture delivered to their house. So you can pick this up from many places. You just got to go looking for it. So probably Bunnings, if you've got a furniture store near you, a warehouse, or a big homewares place, they would be using this all the time, and I just got it free off them, and I have months worth of it. So I'll wrap it up in that. That works very similar to bubble wrap. And then everything will go into a big cardboard box using water-activated paper tape. Now, why do I use water-activated paper tape? Is because the glue on water-activated paper tape is biodegradable. It can go into your compost bin, and it's not going to leave petroleum-based chemicals in your garden. If you get paper tape that's already sticky, that gum on this sticky side is not biodegradable most of the time. It's really important to research the exact product that you're buying, but I know that water-activated paper tape is 100% compostable and biodegradable and safe for my garden. So we seal it up with that. Then usually I would have a compostable shipping label that I would have printed from my Dymo label. That would have gone on. But today I'm shipping this to New Zealand, so it had to go via airmail. So I've had to print this out on an A4 piece of paper, and I'll be using this Sellotape brand compostable sticky tape. So this is 100% compostable cellophane. So real cellophane is just made from plants, and it breaks down very, very quickly. And the really handy part about it is when you're using the sticky tape off the roll, it's very easy to break in terms of tearing it off. That makes it really easy to package up things. So I'll use that to put the label onto the box. So I'm going to try and set you up on the tripod. It'll be a little bit tricky. I'll see how this filming goes and show you how I package it all up together. Okay, so it's not all going to fit with having the cords in this box, so I'm going to take them out and just wrap them individually in newspaper. They don't need as much protection as the controllers and the console. So everything's packaged up now, so we've just put some extra corrugated cardboard on top, some extra balls of newspaper, but everything's in there really good. Nothing's moving around, there's plenty of padding, it's not oversized, so we haven't used unnecessary packaging. And it is all 100% plastic free, so it can be composted or recycled, whatever the customer decides. So let's seal it up with some water activated paper tape and stick on the label. Okay, so I'm in my office now and I'm just decided that I'm going to organize all of those books that I picked up at a garage sale probably 2 weeks ago. There's 8 boxes of books. I have no idea what's in there. I haven't looked at any of it, but I got all of it for $20. So what I need to do is sort through it and bundle up things like authors or series or topics, bundle stuff up, see what things are worth, then clean everything, photograph and list. So step 1, let's get organizing. Bailey had other plans. She wants to stay with me, so I'll move her bed back next to me. Man, check out this ad for this video camera. It's so light, it weighs just 1.25 kilos. Yes, but you have to carry this thing around with you. So far, it's been really interesting going through these books. There are some really old books here. I found a couple from 1909 and 1905, quite a few in German as well. So the lady I got this from, her mother was Hungarian, and so a lot of these were brought over from overseas. So it's very interesting going through these. Now, one book I have found which has, it's really stirred something in me, which I want to share with you guys. So this book is pretty old. So I think it was printed in, let's have a look. So 1974, and obviously released a lot earlier than that. But it goes through sort of the history of Australia. And it's not until page 43 that the original custodians of this land, the Aboriginal people, are even mentioned. And so it starts with another interesting influence on the national character, according to Russell Ward, is the Aboriginal. Not how important they are, but that they are just simply an influence, and that there has been singularly little physical violence in Australian life, and Australians have always been extremely slow to shed one another's blood. It also does not mention names at all, like this is a wonderful piece of art, but it doesn't disclose their name. There's no names of anybody, and I do apologize if viewing any of this is distressing to anyone, but I think it's important that we give names to these people. Like, it was just Aboriginal child. That was a person. They had a life, they had a name, and they're not even named in this. And it concludes with, I don't like reading any of this. Instead of wishing to live secluded in their reservations, they are attracted to the white man's world, causing formidable problems of administration and assimilation. Now, to read this book, this was released in the 1970s. That's not that long ago. This is what my mum would have been learning at school. It's just really heartbreaking to see how long racism was absolutely ingrained in our society for so long. It's really disappointing. I mean, we obviously know that a lot of blood was shed and that there was extreme genocide in the early history of Australia. And to have it printed in a book, and for obviously this is a kid's geography book, for them to learn that, it was all fine, no worries, but they're causing major issues with being in our society now. That's terrible. It's just terrible. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I think it's interesting And it's important that we do have these pieces of history. This book is a piece of history now, and that we reflect on it and that we know that we're doing better and we can continue to constantly do better in terms of being accepting and growing as a nation. We have a long way to go.
So today's been really fun going through these books. I got lost in a few of them and spent way too long staring at a lot of them. But that was a really fun, and that's part of the job, is I get to enjoy my time doing these tasks. It doesn't have to be hustle, 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 just smash out as much as it can. I mean, I like to enjoy this. This is really fun going through. There's so many different stories and topics and photos and languages and countries. There's so much in here in this bundle, so that was really fun to go through it all.
Let's break down week 43. I listed 31 items. Total amount of sales across all platforms was 34, and the amount of resources that we diverted from landfill back into the circular economy, which is a combination of the secondhand items themselves and the reused packaging, was 25 kilograms.
That's going to be it for this week, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button if you liked the video and subscribe to see more reselling content in Australia. Happy treasure hunting, everyone.